Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back for another Dre and J review. As you can see, Javante's not with me for this video, but I still wanted to share my thoughts, and I know it's way overdue, but a lot of shit happened, which I will explain in another video. But I thought I would share my thoughts on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Episode 4. So, you know, some things that stood out to me. I mean, I thought it was a great episode, especially with the action and some of the fighting and fight choreography that we saw. And we see, the Dora Milaje, who just complete badasses this episode, and they basically give Bucky, 8 hours to turn in Zemo. And then John Walker and, Hoskins, aka Battlestar, sorry, come in. Sam wants to talk and negotiate with Carly, and hopefully, plans to get her to drop this act and stop this act of terrorism from what the government or the United States sees as terrorism, but what she sees as kind of like this revolution, because she does have a good point in a way. It's just some of her methods, which include in the last episode her bombing that facility with people inside. So it's kind of her message is being spoken the wrong way, if that's how you want to put it. But yeah, man, John Walker, gets his ass kicked by the Dora Milaje. And it's just funny, like Ayo, she just kills it. They tell her, Dora Milaje don't have jurisdiction here, and she's just like, the Dora Milaje have jurisdiction wherever the Dora Milaje finds itself to be, and hey, ultimate comeback right there. But that was a great moment to see. Just her taking on John Walker and the Dora Milaje, and it was just. Damn, like they really had that boy, questioning his life after, because he was just like, they were powerless, they didn't even have superpowers, and I got my ass kicked to them. And one of the themes I got from, I'll explain that, but and then another thing that happened in this episode, which was Carly losing the super serum. She drops it on the floor, and Zemo smashes pretty much. He tries to smash all of them, which one of the vials is still going to be intact, and it does. John Walker intervenes, knocks out Zemo, and ends up taking the super soldier serum for himself. And we all know he's going to take it, and he pretty much does. I mean, I think losing to the Dora Milaje was one reason to take it, and then obviously he has that talk with Hoskins, Lamar, about would he take it if he could, and Lamar mentions about he speaks about all the lives that they could have saved had they had the super soldier serum. So it's kind of an easy choice for him, but with him it's kind of a different effect, because with Steve Rogers, he was a good man from the start. And it's kind of like what Dr. Erskine, played by Stanley Tucci in the first Captain America, Captain America, the First Avenger.
Whatever happens tomorrow, you must promise me one thing. That you will stay who you are. Not a perfect soldier, but a good man.
I think that kind of applies to, John Walker's case. And, he's a perfect soldier. He, originally was the perfect soldier, and he tries to be that way with the serum as well. He doesn't listen or follow his own emotions. He kind of just, says, screw all that shit. And then also, not to bring DC into Marvel, but, Batman v Superman. And, one of the quotes that was running through my head throughout this episode was when Alfred was talking to Bruce at the beginning of the movie.
The fever, the rage, the feeling of powerlessness that turns good men cruel
John Walker, experiences those same emotions, especially after getting his ass kicked by the Dora Milaje. At that point, he's, it's a sure thing that he's going to take the super soldier serum. And, he ends up doing it. Carly and the Flag Smashers try to ambush John Walker, try to kill him. And, Lamar helps and intervenes, but then he ends up getting killed in the process. And, man, was I feeling for one of the Flag Smashers. John Walker, man, he was chasing that man down, got to him, and it was a wrap. Like, damn. Like, fucking used the shield. Like, oh, man, that was really dark. Really dark. Really dark moment for, I wouldn't say Captain America, because he ain't the real Captain America, but, for that shield, like, you really have never seen it in that light or that atmosphere. So, just seeing the blood on it, it was crazy. It was a crazy episode to end off on. A couple positives. I loved seeing Bucky and kind of his character development. And especially the emotion he showed at the beginning of the episode when Ayo is reading out, the code words, to activate the Winter Soldier. And, you can see like him like resisting or being scared that he's going to, revert back to it. And, just seeing like the emotions that go through him as he realizes that, it's no longer in there. Like the Winter Soldier is gone. Although I still wish, he still had a little bit of Winter Soldier in him, because Winter Soldier Bucky, let's just put it like this. Winter Soldier Bucky wouldn't be getting his ass kicked. He would have actually, done some shit in Infinity War. Ayo wouldn't have disarmed that nigga, like literally disarmed him. It's crazy that they have like a built-in safe protocol on his arm. They just, I guess maybe they don't trust Bucky being, completely clean. And I would take that same, effect. I would have a contingency plan just in case the Winter Soldier came back. Yeah, let me take that arm off, because he's really nothing without the arm. I mean, it was cool how she did it. She did it like she did it like Kung Fu Panda. When Tai-Yon is putting the motherfuckers to sleep and shit, and just just activate. That's what she did on the arm, and it was just fell off, which hilarious. But overall I think it was a good episode. It kind of, again, it helps with the characters. Seeing Sam, it kind of shows why Steve chose him to be Captain America, because you see kind of what it kind of puts the two Captain Americas into limelight and shows their perspectives and how they handle things. You see a guy like John Walker who's eager to, shut Carly and, her operation down, and, just kind of barge in, and that's what he ends up doing. But you also see Sam, who his first reasoning is to, talk to her. He realizes that she is a teenager, she's still basically a child in his eyes, so he wants to do whatever he can to help her and to understand her cause and find another solution or another way for her, because he's not trying to dismiss her cause. He finds it as a good cause, but I think, like I said, he wants to help her try to get a better message out, and that's what makes Captain America. So it was just cool to see those values that Sam has and realize, it shows another example of why Sam Wilson is, our Captain America now at this point. But yeah, I think it was a solid episode. I would be lying if I said I'm excited or curious to see what the next episode goes, because I've seen all of them, but I'm just giving my thoughts to each one, because I know I've been late as fuck on these. All right, you guys, that'll be all for this review. Be sure to let me know what your guys' thoughts were on Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 4. If you like this review, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and tune in for more. All right, guys, deuces.